Hello, hello. Welcome. Come on in. How are you all? Okay. Hi, everyone. Karen with Karen's Stamping Place. Tonight we're making a cute little pocket fold card. Let me get rid of my mouse. I have it sitting here for you guys to look at. We're going to be using some new products from the upcoming catalog. It will go live on Tuesday, May 2nd. It's only a few days away. It's like almost here. Almost here. Um, I'm using our new in color boho blue, and I'm using the countryside in DSP for this card. I'm going to change it up to the next card. Isn't this cute? Look at guys. I'm using the it's called Crafting with You bundle. Okay. It has the sweetest dies. So look, we have a paper trimmer, and I kind of put some paper in there just so you could see, um, how it works, because this lifts up and so you can slide paper underneath it. And then you have this extra little piece that's on the die that cuts, that's your sliding piece. Then we have a yardstick or a ruler. We have scissors. That's two pieces put together. We have this wonderful embroidery hoop, and the center comes out, and look, it's stitched. So you could use this as a stitched circle also. There's a cute little basket. There's some buttons, some hearts, some stars, and a little flower. Now this is separate. They're like spools, and then separately cuts like the thread that you want to put on it. So you can make them different colors if you want to. And then these are our stamped images over here. So you have a sewing machine and the dies cut that out. We have our stamp and cut and emboss machine. I'm so proud of that. And our dies cut that out. We have a heart. We have yarn with knitting needles, another basket, an easel with a frame attached or a picture canvas, some flowers, some paint brushes, another thing of flowers. And then what? These are the sentiments. You inspire me with love, sending you a handmade hug. Life is better when you're crafting. And I love that. These are so sweet. So if you hang with me to the end, I have another one that's very special that I did. But this one, so this does, it's a pocket. And this insert comes out, and then you have your little card there. Isn't that cool? I love it. Okay, so we are going to make one out of lemon lolly. Oh, I love saying that. That's one of our new colors. And we're using the Fresh as a Daisy designer series paper, which is really cool. Okay, so this is our lemon lolly. It's so bright and so pretty. Okay, I've already scored it, and it's just a regular card base, 5.5 by 8.5. Okay, and I'm just going to just burnish that score, and then I'm going to bring in the trimmer. So on the trimmer, I am going to cut 2 inches off either side. It doesn't matter. But once you cut it, that will be your front. Okay. If you want to, you're always welcome to pop on and say hello. I would love to know who's watching. And if you have any questions or comments along the way, please Feel free to put them in so that I can answer them for you. Okay, so I'm just burnishing that again. Easy peasy, right? Okay, we are going to need pear tape, and we are going to need our adhesive, tape runner, or whatever you want to call it. This is the piece of fresh as a daisy that I'm going to use in here. I think I want that side up. The back side is beautiful too. Look at that. Oh, so gorgeous. Blues. Okay, so let's adhere this. Wouldn't it figure I just ran out of? It just never fails, right? So I'm going to go ahead and use liquid glue. That's worked just as good. No issues. Okay, so always have lots of different adhesives where you're working so you know what you can use or know where it's at so you can use it. Okay. Actually, I think I want it this way. I want that. Ooh, I think I cut that too short, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. It's going to be just fine. That is supposed to be 5 1/4 by 4 inches. I may have got it at 5 inches. I don't know. That's okay. We're not going to worry about it. It looks good. Then what you want to do is take some tear tape. And you want to use tear tape, not liquid glue. Liquid glue doesn't hold as tight as tear tape. And liquid glue becomes tacky, whereas tear tape is just a solid tape. So you always, for something like this that you're making a pocket, you want to use tear tape. And I'm just burnishing that down again, just to transfer the adhesive to the card and not on that paper. Okay, this bothers me. I didn't put my lid on the It bothers me. I don't want it to dry. And it does dry fast, trust me. Hi, Timothy. How are you today? Okay, so we're going to close that. Easy peasy. Okay, the next piece we're going to work on is the insert. And this is 4 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then the designer series paper is 3 1/2 by 4 1/2. Okay. And so I'll grab my liquid glue and then we'll get some on here. And we'll go ahead and adhere that as well. Nice thing about liquid glue is it gives you wiggle room so you can move it around if you need to. Pretty good. Okay. The next piece is our little flap. Okay. This piece is 7 1/2 by 2 3/4, and I've scored it at 3 1/4. Okay. And so then I just fold it over and I'm going to adhere this onto here. All right. So this is going to hit the very bottom of the 4 1/4 or 4 3/4 piece by 3 3/4 piece. And then it's going to hit the very top. So it's not a layer. It's just right even with both. Okay. All right. So now we've got 2 pieces of basic white, and they are 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. I went ahead and already did some die cutting. So I took the embroidery hoop and I cut it out with the designer series paper first. Okay. So let me show you. This is what you get. You get the 2 pieces, which, oh, I just love it. It's so cool. But I wanted a picture in there, so I wanted those daisies in there, okay? Then I cut it out in white, and let me show you, remember I said you get a stitched edge along this, so it's stitched, which I love, so you don't necessarily have to use it just with this embroidery loop. You could use it with anything, but I want the frame to have a little lift. So I went ahead, this is very, narrow. So I was thinking about it, and I don't know, I'd really be cutting down some dimensionals. So I just thought, well, I'll just put a little adhesive and cut a couple extra to glue together. And that's going to give it just enough lift. I don't need it to be, super high. It'll give it some nice dimension. Okay, so I've got those 2 together. Now I'll do the one that goes on top, which is in Lemon Lolly. I just love saying that, Lemon Lolly. Such a bright, pretty yellow. Okay, it's a really nice color addition to our, color family. One of the things I could have done that in the Lemon Lolly. I know, I just did white. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Oh, okay. So now I need to take this and I'm going to put a little adhesive on the back and glue it down. You just need a little bit, not a lot. Come on, glue. And you need to decide where you're going to put it. I think I'm just gonna put it up here like so, and just have it, at an angle. I like things at an angle. All right, now we have our pretty designer series piece of paper to put in there. And I love the backside of this paper as well. It's just a nice blue wash. So we'll get that down inside. And I did lift the frame, remember, so I need that down in there. That's easy enough. Just rubbing the edge to make sure it's all down in there. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see the little bit of lift. Let's see. It's really hard to see, but it is so cool. All right. So next, I'm going to stamp the sentiment, and I'm going to say, "You inspire me." I love that sentiment. Okay, so let's see. Yes, I am using photopolymer, or this stamp set is photopolymer, and I'm not using a matte. I normally have pretty good luck with that. Okay, there you go. That's the outside. This is a really quick and easy card. Doesn't take much time at all. Um, you guys, this could be done with anything, anything. We're just going to go ahead and layer this on here. One of the things I wanted to say also, if you wanted to take the time, and I thought about it today, but I didn't, I just, I don't know why I didn't. Um, you can emboss this piece as well. I think that would be so pretty. Okay, so now we'll do the inside. Look at that. Isn't it cute? Oh, I love it. Okay, so we're gonna do the inside. Let me find my other piece of white. Okay, I'm gonna put some flowers. Now, our markers have changed, guys. They are a little bit longer, I mean, just a smidge longer than our old ones. The Lemon Lolly is the new one. They have shortened the tip or the cap of the, markers, but you can see the barrel is longer. okay? And then they changed the tip on the writing side. So we used to have a tip that looked like a pen, and now we have a tip that looks like a marker. I love it. I love it, and it writes so well. Okay, so I'm gonna take the brush tip, though. I'm going to just ink up these yellow flowers on here. Okay, and I'm making them yellow. They weren't yellow already. Okay, this is fun, guys. I love this technique. Okay, we're gonna do the leaves now. Okay. So, you know, if you're not already subscribed to my newsletter, please feel free to go down into the description box and find the link and go ahead and subscribe. I try to get a newsletter out once a week, and that's where you'll find some of the important information that Stampin' Up's giving us. Okay, so now I've got that all colored. Do you see that? What you're gonna do, hi, Candy, is you're going to take and you're going to huff, okay? Because the ink is drying, so you just wanna just huff, like, from your throat and put your hot air on it, and then you're good to ink it up, okay? I probably should have had a mat under that. Let me pull a mat in. I mean, it looks good. I don't know how well you guys can see it. Hello, hello, everybody, welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna do this again. You're just going to take your marker over the top of the stamp pad, okay? And this way you can get a couple colors on that. Okay, let me try this again. Let's see how much better this one turns out than the other side. It's pretty dark, pretty good. So there's the other side without the mat. I like it better with the mat. And this goes on the inside of your card, okay? So what you're gonna do is just, again, put some adhesive. I always pound it down to get it started. I don't know why. It's just a habit. Okay, and then we're gonna glue this to the inside. That is the inside of our card. And, you know, I did get a little green in here. Don't worry about that. Nobody cares. It's just it's your card. You make it however you want. Everybody will love it. And it's handmade. So, okay, y'all, this card is complete. Okay, this will stay down. You just have to kind of burnish it a couple times. Okay, and it will stay down. Look at this. So look at, there's those two. This one I used two different pieces out of the paper pack, out of the country side in paper pack. This card, I used all the same, okay? And I really like how that turned out. That's really pretty. Now, I have another one I did today, and I used the copper, what's the new color? Copper something. Remember off the top of my head. It's an ink color, and it's really pretty. Okay, so, I used the Daisy Fresh as a Daisy Designer Series paper again. I used the same paper, but different parts. I just this card, these cards, these papers, I just can't say enough, y'all. I'm loving them so much. Oh, thank you, Timothy. I appreciate it. Look at those. Oh, aren't those colors gorgeous? Oh, we're gonna have so much fun with these new colors. So lemon lolly is not an in color. It's just a new into our color family, whereas copper clay, I think is what it's called, is new, and boho blue is new in color for 2023 to 2025. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I sure hope you had a good time seeing these, and I hope you guys will make some. And if you do, would you do me the honor of sending me a picture through text, through email, post it on my Facebook page? I don't care where you post it. I would just love and be honored to see if you guys make this card. The dimensions are all down in the description box. So all you got to do is cut the pieces the same way. Oh, thank you, Candy. And you guys can make this card. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next Thursday night. Bye bye.